Welcome to A Spirited Debate. I'm Lauren Green. Well, the entertainment world is certainly not known for its faith and values, and more so for its lack of moral direction. So how does a strong Christian not only survive, but thrive in that kind of industry? Well, Megan Alexander knows. She is the national correspondent for the syndicated show Inside Edition and explains how to stay true to your faith in her new book, Faith in the Spotlight, Thriving in Your Career While Staying True to Your Beliefs. And Megan joins me now. Welcome.
Thanks, Lauren. Thanks for having me.
It's so great to see you here and not on the football field or in, interviewing the latest Kardashian or something like that. Or
Yes, exactly.
Your book is really specifically geared towards young women who really want to make it in the industry, or any kind of industry, and to stay true to their values.
Yeah.
What is the first thing you should say to those women?
Yeah, well, the inspiration for this book came from an email I received from a pastor in Seattle. He wrote to me and he said, Megan, I have a church full of young, ambitious women, but they're concerned they're going to need to compromise their faith to get ahead, to get that corner office, to climb the ladder. They're not sure how they're going to be able to do it, make it in secular society. He said, I have few role models to point them towards, but I know of you. Will you come speak to my church? And I said, absolutely, I'll come. But I need to take it one step further. I need to write this book. I've received this email several times, Lauren. I want to offer a practical guide for young women because I don't think it's one size fits all. I don't think there's one thing you can say.
Right.
I think you need to tackle all different types of topics, and I tried to do that in this book. Everything from, asking for a raise, for a promotion, dealing with body image, handling drama in the job, finding a mentor, building your community and accountability. Try to tackle it all.
A lot of young women would look at you and say, it's easier said than done. You're beautiful, you're talented, you're intelligent, but that is not my world. I don't have the power you have. And one of the things that becomes an issue for them is their sex life. They think they have to sleep their way to the top, or they think they have to give in. What do you say to them?
Sure. Well, I would say that I had no friends in the business when I first got into this business. I cold called radio stations and emailed them to get that first job. And finally, a classical music station in Santa Barbara, California.
Thank you for classical music, yes?
Yes, the midnight to 6 a.m. shift was my first radio job. So it's tenacity and hard work, which applies to any career in any industry. And then to anybody that says, maybe they don't feel good enough or feel like they have the look. There have been numerous times in my career, Lauren, where people have discouraged me for going for a job, specifically Inside Edition. They said, you're not their type, you don't have their look, and I said, hey, let's just send my work anyways. I'm all about getting feedback, and I encourage people, always plant the seed. The worst that can happen is they'll say no, and people have said to me in those moments, oh, well, we like you because you're different. You have a unique look. So to any female that thinks they don't have the look, I would say you may be exactly what they're looking for. Do not get discouraged. Keep trying. Keep getting in there. I think too often people give up in life, and it's the 39th time that I've auditioned for something where I finally got the role. Truth.
And you talk about struggles, and I want to hear more about that because a lot of women will say, yeah, but she doesn't have, my life. What was your greatest struggle on the way?
Yeah. Oh, that's a great question. In many ways, I attended a Christian college, Christian school my whole life, and I will say in many ways I wasn't encouraged to get into this industry because I think oftentimes in religious circles, the ministry looks like specifically working for a church, specifically going on a mission. They don't see the entertainment industry as maybe something that's worthwhile. But I had a friend in high school whose father was a pastor, and I remember us talking about our career goals and dreams, and I sort of apologized. I said, oh, I'd like to be a news anchor. I know it's not a pastor or a doctor. And he said to me, Megan, every job is a mission field. That was incredibly empowering to hear. So in terms of struggles, I would say it's just encouragement to go after your dreams and goals and believe that God can use you and can open doors for you. I would just encourage believers that every pursuit in life can be used for the good.
Now, I have to ask you, though, because you can covering someone like a Kardashian or people like, like Miley Cyrus. Do you ever have the temptation just to preach a little bit to them?
Yes, indeed. And I said to people yesterday, I was actually at Kim Kardashian's apartment in Tribeca, and I thought I should bring a copy of the book and just give it to her as she came out, right? Just slip it over to her. There have been some behind-the-scenes conversations that I've had. I just try to be available in the moment. But look, I'm there to do a job. I'm there to deliver for my boss. he wants me to deliver the story, so you have to be careful, obviously. But, you know, be yourself in the moment, because sometimes those behind-the-scenes conversations could be really interesting. I'll tell you one thing. Every now and then you sort of feel that you need to just go for it and be true to yourself. And, for example, I was interviewing someone once who was working in the porn industry. And we did this whole interview, and after the interview, the camera light had gone off and equipment's put away, and I just said to her, hey, you're a beautiful young lady. I know of a great organization called Authentic Relationships International that my friend Jean McConnell runs. I said, hey, just check it out. And I just slipped her that note with a website on it. I have no idea if she went to that website, but in that moment I just thought, hey, I'm just going to try to encourage and help in any way I can. Those are the moments that you kind of look for. They're small moments, won't be something big, but I think sometimes those small moments can be most powerful.
Oh, Woman on a Mission. Thank you so much. The book is called Faith in the Spotlight. Thriving in your career while staying true to your beliefs. Megan Alexander, thank you so much for being a Spirit of Faith.
Thanks, Lauren.
And thanks for watching.